What's up, YouTube? Mr. Kane coming at you live from the studio. So today we were going over group behavior and how working in a group can help animals. Here we have a picture of animals taking down a bee. We have some cubs watching their children while some of them hunt. So these are all examples of how working together can help an animal survive. So once you have those Cornell notes, you should be good with just those three. And then go to week 4, Monday, and then pull up the CER for group behavior. So here's what you're doing. You're going to put your name on it, and this is a CER. It's a sample test question. You're going to answer it, and I'm going to give you the rubric. I'm going to have you score yourself. So here's a graph. We have hunting success of chimps by the amount of hunters. And when I say chimps, I mean like these monkeys. These monkeys will hunt other animals. And here's the success rate of when they work in a group versus when they work alone. So based on this graph of number of chimp hunters versus the hunting success, how does group behavior, like working in a group, affect a chimp population? So in your claim, answer that question that's underlined. How does working in a group affect the population? Answer that in your claim here. And then for evidence, give me data and an explanation to support how working in a group can help the hunters. That's your evidence. And then reasoning is you're connecting your evidence to your claim. So for example, like because of this, then group behavior affects the population this way. So connect your evidence to your claim and your reasoning. Your reasoning, I'm really looking for because blah, 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 this happens. That would be reasoning. Okay, please pause the video now and then answer the questions. After you've answered them, here is how I grade it. Claim. 2 out of 2 would be you answer the question. So like you say, group behavior benefits the entire population. That would be 2 out of 2. You answered the question. Or I could say working in a group helps the chimps. That would be 2 out of 2 claim. Next, we have evidence. So how I grade evidence would be you cite data, like numbers, and then explain what the data means. So that would be evidence. So 3 out of 3 would be you cite numbers and explain what the data means. 2 out of 3, you either have numbers and no explanation, or just an explanation without numbers. So I'll give you guys an example here. So claim could be group behavior benefits population. So I'm just saying it's good for animals to work in a group. Here's my evidence. Hunters have a 90%, you guys can see right here, 90% success rate when they work in a group of 6 or more. Or like you can talk about this one. You can say like when chimps work alone, they only have a 13% success rate. That'd be another piece of evidence. And then reasoning is a little tricky. How I grade reasoning, your evidence has to connect to your claim and then you explain it. So 3 out of 3 would be like, because hunters have a higher success rate when they work together, it benefits the entire population. That would be my example. Or I could say like, because chimps do so bad when they're alone, it's best to work in a group to help the population. These are all good reasoning and claim and evidences. So that last thing, go to turn in and then take the attendance survey. And that's all for the day. Thanks you guys. Have a good Monday.